Hello! What's up, everybody? JR, Steven, Whimsical, Engthar, Chipmunk, Izog, Macaron, Saldino, Shezar, Finish, Samalot, Surfin, Noger, Lomiriel, UC Top, Mr. Blue, Sim, Mystic Flame, Mercer, Hobbs, Rasta, Heroes and Diamonds, Koilu, Bed, and last but not least, Colette. How's everybody doing today? It is Monday, it is Sunday, March 22nd. It feels like a Monday, but it is Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a beautiful weekend. Unsurprisingly, I am a little tired, but I'm doing okay. I'm excited to play more Silksong. And that's about it. I don't know. I didn't do very much this weekend. Played a whole bunch of marathon. Good. So watched a whole lot of marathon because of the stuff that's happening in it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of topics of conversation. What's up, Goal? What's up, X? That image meant to evoke the art of Disco Elysium. Yes, this is a portrait of myself made by Bryboot, who's one of our esteemed community members who joined us during Outer Wilds back in the day. And you know, one day appeared out of nowhere and he had made a disco style portrait. So been using it as a profile picture since then. Oh, that's nice, bed. And no, fire is not well, I mean, fire is probably a video game character, but its fire means it's great. It's an expression of, you know, it I never know, you know, when people you could be asking ironically as a joke, but I never know if people are being serious or not when they ask questions like that. So I'm sorry if, you know, I don't want to be, it feels like a losing situation for me to address the message in any way, because either it's a joke and I'm, you know, you're gonna think I think you're stupid because I don't get the joke and you're actually asking the question, or I'm gonna, you know, if I think it's a joke, I'm gonna seem like an asshole if it's not and you're actually legitimately asking a question. I don't know. I think it's always better to answer as if the question's actual, you know, legitimate question. Right? No, it's fire. It just means it's great. Right? It's amazing. It's a positive expression of whatever. Yeah, Hobbs, I've actually talked about that game a few times. In fact, it might be the next game we're playing on this channel after Hollow Knight, Silksong. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. You should join the Discord if you haven't done so. That, I mean, I don't know if you are in there or not, but yeah, it was in the announcements. When I was mentioning the plans for later. Where was that? Oh yeah, it was here. Yeah. I'm considering Esoteric Ebb after Silksong. After that, I don't know. The Seros is, you know, lining up to release soon. By the time I get to it, might be long enough. Oh. What's up, Puka Bear? notes about Silksong menu music. Still liking Hollow Knight menu more. Did I say that I like Hollow Knight's menu more? Might have. I might have. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't remember saying it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great song. I don't know if there's a need to compare them. I think Hollow Knight was a little darker, maybe. Tends to appeal to me. I do love Silksong's town music, the Bone Bottom. That one's great. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense, you know. I still hold that opinion. Seems like. What's my favorite Silksong track yet? There was one the other day that I was constantly. It was a few days ago, I think. It wasn't Bone Bottom. It was another one. I don't think. Hunter's March, maybe? I don't remember, but there was one last week, I think. At some point I was like, yeah, this sounds like beautiful track. I even thought, oh, the one that, wait, no, is that Bone Bottom? The one that starts almost like it's, I mentioned it sounded like a Resident Evil safe room piano. That Bone Bottom? I think it's Bone Bottom, maybe. I don't know, there's a lot of good tracks in this. But see, you can tell, like, as soon as I don't get enough sleep, my memory is absolutely terrible. That's why I have to take notes. I have my notes there. I mean, we haven't explored that many places. I mean, okay, the Marrow has that sort of like, you know, low, powerful, right, with the lava and everything. And then Deep Docks has almost like an industrial thing with like the clangs and all that, right? What I think I really like. Then Hunter's March. Sure, what? Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't even remember what the plan was. Oh, we just discovered running, and I needed to check a few new spots now that I can run. Maybe backtrack a little bit, see if one or two of the impasses we've had, and now do something with it. Maybe that's the plan, I think. What's up, Rasta? But yeah, esoteric Ebb after Silksong is a thought. Obviously, the worry that I have, the concern that I have, is that it may just not be a good game for much as I would like to play it. You know, think about those things. The second half of 2025, beginning of 2026 so far haven't been great, so I need to be a little bit strategic in my upcoming choices. I don't really know how to. I'm not sure which direction bring this whole thing. There's something, you know, that I have a whole Silksong to think about, so that's fine. But well, actually, I'm wrong. Blueprints was pretty incredible in general. Although, yeah, I mean, it's not something you guys care about at all, but it's the number that I've been worrying about recently. Not really worrying, but that to me is a signal of worrying things, is the followers number. That needle is not moving anymore. It's actually very, very, like, noticeable how little that needle is moving. And that's a little bit of something to be concerned about. It means there's no new blood coming in. Twitch for streams always concerned, always concerning. You know, you don't get new people coming in. Slowly but surely, the direction of a Twitch channel is atrophied. It's always going down if you don't compensate for it. So yeah, like Blueprints barely brought any new followers. Silksong so far is negative, which is very wild. It's probably like followers we've accumulated in the, you know, over the past year or so, like last few games that are maybe not interested in any, you know, in Silksong or anything else. So, you know, it's like a diving. Yeah. So been a bit of a slump for a love streamer? I don't think so. No, I don't think so, Mercer. I mean, overall numbers on the platform in general are, you know, have been steadily going down since after the pandemic. But as far as followers go, like, you know, a lot of people I watch, friends I watch or whatever, even people with much less concurrent viewers than I have, just accumulate more followers. I think a part of it is most people who want to watch Silksong also watch Hollow Knight, and they probably followed me when I was playing Hollow Knight. That's one of my explanations. But I don't know. I wonder if older games are better at bringing in people who want to watch them. I don't think that's entirely true. I mean, it's a complicated thing, right? The best way to get new followers is to play the brand new game that just came out. But the only way to do that is if you have a channel big enough for that, which I am extremely far from. I would need like at least an extra 0 at the end of the fucking TCV, even be able to challenge those categories, which obviously is unrealistic. We'll most likely never ever get there. That's the best way to accumulate followers. Play the brand new game that's coming out when everyone's interested in it. Everyone, you know, follows you because you're higher in the category and all that. That's the best way to get followers. Then, you know, playing old classics, and by old classics I don't mean, you know, like retro games or anything. I mean the big games that people like. Red Dead Redemption 2 did really well for that. Fallout did really well for that. The Souls games always do pretty okay for that. You know, if I wanted to boost the follower numbers, I could literally, and I'm not kidding, I could play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That would bring a lot of new followers. I could play stuff like Fallout New Vegas. That would bring a lot of followers. The Mass Effect trilogy, I'm assuming, is going to bring a couple people, probably when I get to it. This one I do want to play. The other ones are more like, you know, examples to illustrate my point. Those things will bring followers, because there's a lot of, like, you know, it has those games have a following, right? If I play Horizon Zero Dawn, I think those will bring, that's a game that could bring followers as well. Or something like Ghost of Tsushima, right? Those big games that have like millions of followers on the channel, on Twitch. The games themselves, the categories have followers, right? That can give you an idea of how many people could then find your channel, etc. With their recommendations, or even because they look at the categories. But those don't necessarily translate to long-term viewers. I would presume that, you know, a lot of people that want to watch Assassin's Creed's Odyssey playthroughs won't necessarily want to watch more of my channel. I mean, some will, most likely. So, I don't know. I have been thinking of Horizon Zero Dawn, though. You know, I keep hearing good things about it. The little I had played when it came out, I went through the tutorial area, right? That's pretty much where I stopped. Didn't think it was that great, but I don't know. Maybe there's something there. I don't know, Clipturn, but that was a weird, different time because I had just gotten back to streaming. It was the second game that I streamed when I came back, and I was getting a lot of raids from like communities that I knew and friends, and so my numbers ballooned up like followers wise there, but it was mostly from raids and stuff like that. I got raided by a few larger channels that I'm part of a community. So that was back then. Yeah, raids are not something that happened to me. Get like a small raid here and there, and that's it. Which, you know, probably partly my fault. I don't go out of my way to get into new communities and, you know, chase clout and all that. So it's probably my fault. Yeah, Blueprints brought like a couple very early on, Khaled, but overall not that much. Probably less than. And Silksong, like I said, it's been negative so far. I've maybe had like 5 new followers and lost 25 in the past week. We've been around the same like bracket of 100 followers for 6 months at this. Like in that 8.45, I think 8.4. I don't think Alan Wake is gonna bring anyone. Maybe Alan Wake 2. I know that game has a bit of a following. Like there's that game, but I don't know. Those don't look like games that will do particularly well, from my experience. I don't know, X. I'm seeing people that do pretty much the same thing as I do. They're doing just fine. Probably not top. I think a game typically brings new people in the first week or 2. That's when like the new people like, oh, new playthrough, they come in. After that, it's just a slow descent, the way it goes. We're pretty much past the progression part of the game at this point, like, Twitch-wise. There's very obvious patterns with all of this, but you only, you know, you notice that once you start streaming enough and you actually analyze your shit. Yeah, pattern breaking can happen. You know, the 2 exceptions, those situations, but they're very few and far between. Well, yeah, I mean, the random new viewer is gonna happen. We're talking about like noticeable trends. Influx, right? Like proper influx. Obviously, there's always gonna be random people. How was your front page experience? Honestly, inconsequential? What's the word I'm looking for? Meaningless. Whatever. Means nothing. You get a big boost of numbers. Get a few followers out of it. I think that also depends. Like if you're, you know, if you have content that appeals to like the main target audience of Twitch, you probably get more followers, either because you're very excitable, or you know, or if you're very beautiful to look at, maybe. Those things tend to bring you followers very fast. I'm neither of those things. So for me, it was maybe 10 followers, even though we had like 1,000+ concurrent viewers, right? For like 4 hours or something. Yeah, absolutely no significant effects on anything, to the point that I don't even bother doing it anymore. I don't even apply anymore. It makes absolutely no difference. Oh, there's hundreds of them. X. Maybe, you know, I'm not saying, I don't think anyone does exactly what I'm doing, right? But there are people who have similar vibes and that get a lot of conversation in their chats and all that about the fact that, oh, this is the kind of stuff that I'm looking for on Twitch and nobody else does it. And those people are not aware that there are other people who do it, just like you right now. Twitch is a big place. There's millions of people streaming. I can name... there's like, I don't know, there's over 10 that I'm keeping my eyes on. In terms of like, you know, seeing what other people stuff that I... And that's just from like a day of research. Sorry. I haven't even looked into it too much. What's up, Glegor? But anyway, that's not the point. You know, everyone has their own journey, and there's no reason to compare to one another. My whole point is that the way I'm doing things can have people watching. You guys are testament to that. Is it ever a style that's going to go into the thousands? No, but that's not the point, right? That's not what we're trying to do. Yeah, Anktar? I was not. I mean, it would be great if it did, but I never had any expectations. That's why I never did anything like that myself. And they do have you know, some form of impact. I think they're very useful. I think they're great. I love that someone was willing to take care of that. But it's mostly for existing viewers to catch up on stuff with a better player than, you know, Twitches. For existing viewers to go back and watch some older playthroughs if they want, if they missed them back then. The VODs don't exist on Twitch anymore. And to a very small degree, you know, sometimes bring a couple of new people in. I mean, Disco Elysium was basically the only one that does that. I mean, other than that, it just... YouTube has extremely little discoverability. Maybe worse than Twitch. The person, Bryboot, we were talking about you just earlier. Bed, if you're still here, that's the guy who made the profile picture. What's this game been treating you? I love Silksong. I think it's a great game. It's exactly what I was expecting. I'm having a lot of fun with it. What's up, Chiron? No, we don't have any short form versions of what I'm doing. YouTube's pretty much an archive of the VODs that Twitch decided to delete. That's all. One of these days I'll watch through it all. No, you won't. Please. Don't do that to yourself. You have limited time on this planet. Look ahead. You can't live in the past, person. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't, you know. But the point of me going on this tangent wasn't to complain or be negative. I'm just talking, right? Always been pretty transparent about the experience of that the other side of the curtain of streaming, right? And yeah, I'm seeing concerning sides that, you know, it's always a little worrying. Apologize. I shouldn't live in the past, yet the past is where I spend the majority of my life. That's a nice line. I like it. I don't know if that's an original Bedinsis or if you took that from somewhere, but I think that's a cool. But it's always a place where you can never go back, so you make sure to cultivate where you're going next. You think hiring an editor to upload shorter cut but still long let's play versions of your playthrough after maybe the project? No. I don't. Listen, here's the thing, X. All that social media nonsense that people always bring up can have positive effects. Most of the time it doesn't. Basically, the thing it does is you're buying a second lottery ticket instead of just having one. If the algorithm's gonna pick you up and if people are gonna start watching, just as random as you streaming on Twitch, you could put in so much work for absolutely no benefits. Now, say your YouTube Shorts pop off or your TikTok account pops off. That's one thing. It does not mean it's gonna translate to viewership on Twitch. I'm seeing. I've been going through TikTok a little bit lately because I'm obviously doing research for the project that I'm working on. Which, you know, is in a bit of a limbo right now because my research is not very encouraging. But basically what I'm seeing is there's literally, like, I've seen like a Twitch channel recently that makes shorts of like interesting. Anyway, it's beautiful. The TikToks are popping off like 200k likes on every single one of them, millions of views for months. Streams to 20 viewers average every day. The like maybe less than 1,000 followers. The transference of viewers from one platform to another is extremely small. It's extremely small. Cases like some of the ones we've seen of you know, people popping off on another platform and then, oh, they do. No, that's the thing, X. They do. They don't even get that many views live on TikTok. The TikTok format just doesn't work that way. You see something you like, you move on. And then your algorithm shows you more of the same thing, but you don't click on the fucking live thing. Nobody does that. You just keep scrolling. That's 99% of people. Swiping, you know? No, the crossover from one platform to another is almost inexistent. So even if you pop off on one of those other platforms, it doesn't mean your numbers are gonna go up. There's a few extremely rare exceptions, right? Some of them famously happening, of like YouTube Shorts or whatever popping off, and that leading to a certain Twitch viewership. But it's typically more than just that. It's more than just one thing popped off. There's then that thing popped off, puts them on the map, then maybe like, you know, media picks it up, like, you know, internet websites and all that. LSF picks up on it, fucking, you know, word of mouth on, and that's what eventually, you know, it's a whole thing, like an extra layer past the success on said different platforms. So you're, by doing content for other platforms, you're just buying extra lottery tickets. The chances are still just as minimal. And again, even if you win on that other ticket, doesn't mean the first ticket's gonna win. So yeah, it's... I think people don't realize how, you know, complicated that thing can be, because that's not the life they live, fortunately for them, right? So they don't look into the actual stuff that's happening. They only see the obviously the you know, they only see the few exceptions, because that's the one that are visible. You don't see the 99% millions of people who are doing all the work and get none of the reward, right? Like doing all the other social media stuff, extra, you know, different platforms, trying to get, you know, funneling viewers from different things and yada yada. You know, you don't see all like the vast majority of them that just do all that work and get absolutely nothing for it. So at the end of the day, like I always say, it's a matter of like, how much energy do you have? How much time do you want to, can you invest in all that before you literally run out of stamina, right? Because if you run out of stamina and you get didn't get any benefit for it, and then you stop streaming because you're exhausted, your channel's not gonna grow at this point. That's that. If there's one thing that I know, is that if you don't stream, channel does not grow. If there's one certainty in the streaming world, that is it. That's the one. You gotta be live. That's the only thing. At the end of the day, being live is the one thing that matters. You gotta show up. So when the energy's, you know, when the energy allows for only one thing, that should be the one. I advocate for eating the heart of Mr. Beast horsepower. I don't know. I think Mr. Beast is really good at the YouTube game. But I also think it's it's a lottery ticket. Millions of people have tried to do exactly what he has done before he did, and it never, for most of them, almost all of them, it didn't work. Again, it's a lottery ticket. You can, obviously you have to do the work for it to work. Well, you have to do the work for it to find success. You have to buy the lottery ticket to have a chance at winning the lottery, right? But it still, it always comes down to chance at the end. Which again, the message is not don't do the work, because if you don't do the work, you know, you're not buying the lottery ticket. You have to do what you can control, which is putting the work in. But it's not like working out at the gym. You don't get rewards linearly based, well, not necessarily linearly, but you don't get rewards for the work you put in. It's not a guarantee as opposed to the gym. At the gym, you work out, you get results. There's no going around it. It's a guarantee. No, exit would probably have negative effects because of confusion. People wouldn't know if I'm live or if it's a replay, or it would add a whole layer of confusion. You need to make things simple as possible. Plenty of people do top. There's even there's literally whole channels dedicated to that. A lot of bigger streamers have secondary channels that just play replays of their old streams, and those replay channels are bigger than 99% of other channels on Twitch. Yeah, but it's on the like I said, it's on a secondary channel, which means your first channel is not affected in any way. It's basically when your first channel is that big, you can afford to get a second one, it just adds revenue. It's another way to get revenue. But you need a first channel that's big enough, right? You only get a portion of what your first channel you're doing. Yeah, plenty of people consume content in a way you don't. So you're like, oh, I don't do things that way. And there's definitely some people that do. Jim gets resolved, but that negative voice in my head claims otherwise. Well, take pictures. Pictures don't lie. Oh, actually, in this day and age, I don't know if that's true anymore. That's funny. I never thought about that. That you know, that phrase, like, pictures don't lie. How that expression is likely to just fade out of existence. Yeah, we're past that right now. Pictures, in fact, do lie. So in the gym case, it's going to be pictures taken. Well, you're less likely to enjoy yourself playing Warhammer, as far as I can tell. Unless you're playing with very angry people. You're too good at the game. But the gym, you know, injuries can happen. Still good for you. Covenant. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back up here to check. Way for me there now. We have an elevator to do that, so that should be. And then we know of at least one guaranteed. Cool, so we have a few spots where we can go. Something Shakira's hips. Some old references there, Colette. I think some of the youngsters among us might not. Well, I mean, there's not that many youngsters here, but there's a few. A few people that weren't born when that song came out, probably. Wait, what year was that song? Was that prior to 2010? Um, 2005. So yeah, there could be people here that weren't born when that song came out. Jazar, thank you for the tier 3. 64 months. You're getting there. Thank you, old man. Can you believe the first time you subscribed to this channel was 12 years ago? Almost. Jazar. Where has the time gone? What are we even doing? I mean, it's not so crazy for us, X, but it is crazy for you. It's like more than half your life. So for us, it's just a flick, you know. It's a speck of dust on the journey to eternal rest that we are very much looking forward to at this point. I mean, I don't want to speak for Shezar, but you know. What's up, Chandra? Witcher 3 was 2023, you know. Lucille, good to see you. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm aware, X. You mentioned your age not too long ago, so I knew I was correct there. Well, and a happy belated birthday, I guess. Enjoy your youth. Don't spend it on the internet. Four years ago was when I started using Twitch almost daily. Yeah, I mean, I started watching streams almost daily pretty much 16 years ago at this point. Yeah, around 2010. Person, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the community. Total 190. Thank you so much, person. I appreciate that very much. Brings hope to my old self after this somewhat negative conversation. Appreciate you. Thank you, person. Alachaz WTMH bed. High electrical temperature and singular purpose. That's a fun name. Will all be remembered. Person. Thank you. Shepard, good to see you. Yeah, so I was saying, like, I started very regularly watching streams around 2010 when StarCraft 2 came out. That's what brought me to watching stream more than anything. I mean, I was aware of streaming, but I wasn't spending too much time doing it, watching it. StarCraft 2 is really what brought me, you know, like, wanting to watch more streams. I think I was just watching more YouTube at the time for that. And then I was already aware of people like Dance Gaming and Man vs. Game, which I had seen a few streams of here and there. But then from there, you know, I started streaming StarCraft 2 myself, which was pretty short-lived. Nobody watched that. Then 2011 got into League of Legends streaming the game myself and watching stream. And always a little bit on the side, watching a little bit of Man vs. Game here and there, watching a little bit of Dance Gaming here and there. And then 2012 is when like really things shifted. I started watching a whole bunch of like, you know, Lethal Frag as well. So that's when like slowly, you know, I was still watching a bunch of League, but I started watching more like playthroughs type stuff, right? And then 2013 is really when I personally switched to Twitch, because the platform I was streaming League on died. Switched to Twitch, started doing variety, started really like chatting and becoming part of communities. That's really when it became part of my, pretty much. It became the whole thing, 2013. Which lasted a good couple of years before I stopped streaming, because I needed to focus on teaching, paying the bills and all that, you know. And almost stopped streaming for almost 8 years. Yeah, did the whole starting writing thing, you know, starting writing professionally thing. But still, all this time, always being on Twitch, you know, watching streams all day, day in, day out. And then, yeah, eventually, 2022, almost 4 years ago, came back to this whole thing. And here we are. What does the future hold? I don't know. But for now, right in this moment, I'm about to get off of that bench. We're gonna run and check what's happening in Barloom. Boink. Alright, let's go to the elevator and see what we can do on that side. Alright, Top. Have a good one. Speaking of writing, I'd love more book recommendations. Oh, man. I don't know, I mean, I have the typical recommendations that I always give, but I haven't been reading too much lately. Oh. Is that the vomit thing? Okay. Hold on, map. I need my notes. Yeah, that's the shortcut lever above, locked door, and a big ceiling vomit thing. Why am I here then? We know this place leads to nothing. I guess at the end of the stream when we got there, I must have not checked what was going on. This should help though, hold on. Get wrecked. Zoom. Oh god! Yeah, and then we still need a key. Old gate with a single keyhole, which I'm sure is not the one that I can buy. I don't think. Oh, Fox. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, X, I'm kind of the same. You know, most of my social interactions happen through Discord at this point. I'm trying to encourage you to not go that same road. And actually try to nurture proper in-person relationships. Not that I don't think, you know, online relationships are just as valuable, but Oh, you can combine. Can I? Oh! Okay, that's really cool. The fact that you can dive but cancel into this is insane. Can I dive in one direction and then... Hold on. Yes! Oh my god, okay, that's insane. The movement tech in this game is crazy. Beautiful. Alright, so this place... This is nothing. The only... My notes. I need to know what those... This is a shortcut lever door. Up here is a shaft going up, which I'm probably not going to be there. Currently a dead end. A mask fragment. Is there maybe a way for me to jump from here? You know what? We can check that. Be pretty easy to figure out. There we go. Zoom! Bye, nerds! She's so fast. Look at her go. Ooh. Oh. Vren! I'm here, I think. Further. Oh god! My bad. I just love the way it reacts. Yo! Yeah, I mean, we were talking about like which was the track that I supposedly liked. They're all fucking great. Like this track is so amazing. The strings work in this game is absolutely insane. It is literally fire. Yes. Okay, so I'm here now. It's so fast to move around the world. I don't even need fast travel anymore. So she's zooming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to get there. I think I need another movement skill. But anyway, now I'm here. Which one's this one again? Oh, those are the blacksmith, right? Forge daughter, yeah. Alright, so we need to go there. I think that's really... Hey, what's in the Hunter's March? Gilly and the Dancer statue faces... Wait. I haven't taken notes of what's up here. This isn't a dead end. Oh. But this one, though. Not this one. I think this one's a vertical shot. Probably need to go there again, right? Before... You know what? I think I'm gonna go there just to... maybe even take notes of what's there, because apparently I've forgotten to do that. Yeah, so we go up here and we go to March. I just need to know what those passages are. I'm sure I don't have access to them, but I wish I had taken notes, so I'm gonna do it now. Before going to the one place where we know we can progress. I think that makes sense. Those little guys are my favorite enemy by far. I think they just sound fun. The voices is what makes them. They're so eager to fight you, like they're, you know. That new? No, that's not new. Oh no, that's where we. Yeah. Wait, where does that lead? Yeah, and they're fun to fight. Yeah, they remind me of remember the knights in Zelda 2 on NES? Oh my god, I'm old. Where if you jump on them, they're gonna like protect with their shield. Like you had to like go up and then down, and like they remind me a little bit of that. They also remind me of I'm pretty sure there's an enemy in the Super Nintendo Aladdin game. You know, like the Disney Aladdin. Pretty sure it was an enemy that had a pot on its head, and you needed to jump on it. I don't know why I have those random ass memories, but I mean Zelda 2 is a little less random. That game was great. Aladdin though? I don't know. I don't know where I am. Okay, this tells me bench, so we're here. I think. Nope, we're not there. Not sure where I am. Hold on, I can fix that. Wrong button every time. Oh, I can expand my inventory. I forgot about that. I could expand the tool so I could have the compass equipped at all times. Although having a second skill would probably be better. But I only have one passive. I don't know, you know, what better passives I could get. I mean, I guess I could get rid of the magma bell. Alright, so where are we? We're here. Bench, closed gate shortcuts, double jump above. Right. So I'm where I was completely off. For some reason I thought I was very different. So memories of Aladdin, I don't remember it being good, but I do remember it. So there were a Super Nintendo version and a Mega Drive version, which for some reason were completely different. It's not like the Lion King game where both games were the same on both consoles. The Mega Drive and SNES version, Mega Drive is Genesis for us folks, were developed by completely different teams. So the Mega Drive Genesis one was, you had a sword, and it was, you know, it was a little more of an adventure sort of fighting game. The graphics looked a lot more like the actual movie, which I really liked at the time. But the gameplay, I think, was inferior. It was just a lot of like slashing, and it was a fine like Genesis Mega Drive adventure game. The Super Nintendo version technically had better graphics, but it looked less like the movie for some reason. It didn't look like, you know, animated, the same art style as the movie, I guess. And you didn't have a sword or anything. The gameplay was very much platformer. You had to jump on the enemies to kill them, and you could do a lot of like moves. You could grab ledges. It was very Prince of Persia a little bit. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I thought that game was better. Gameplay wise, I think that regardless of the Aladdin franchise or not, I thought it was a good game. It was fun to just run around and jump on people, and everything felt pretty good. The Mega Drive version was a little more, I don't know, a little less interesting. Like, it was more of a typical platformer action game. I thought the Super Nintendo version was a little more, I don't know, it was a bit more interesting. I don't know which one you remember, person, but yeah. But one of the last battles in one of them, I think both were against like Jafar and his like snake version. I think the SNES one was hard. What's up, Barry? How are you doing? Love that one. The level inside of the ghost slam was amazing. Yeah, man, I don't, I need to watch playthroughs of these. I need to do that after stream, I think. Go on YouTube and watch like a long play of both games for the memories. Hold on. Actually need to not forget that. I'm gonna open a YouTube tab. I'm gonna already write the search link in Aladdin long play. I'm gonna do that after stream. It's gonna be great. Actually, I can search already. Oh god, seeing the thumbnails. Huh. Crazy old memories. Okay, so I'm really tempted to unlock this so I can have the compass at all times. Because in the first Hollow Knight, it never felt like I needed the compass. I sort of had a better sense of where I was all the time. I don't know what it is with this one. Maybe the movement's faster. Maybe the levels are a little bit more complex early on. I don't know. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just worse at video games. Maybe I'm getting older. I do like the beads magnet. I think that one I want to keep. Maybe there's more visual detail. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the layout's just maybe a little more complicated right from the get-go, right? I don't know. Or maybe I'm just tired and I'm not paying attention. No, I mean, I think it's kind of the same. I don't need the compass. I think it's just, it's convenient to have it, I guess. I don't have to worry and pay attention to that, and I can focus. Also, okay, yeah, that might be a thing, actually. I just thought about it. The game's harder. It requires more brain, you need to be more focused on the combat itself and the movement. And it's a little bit harder. So that can take away, brain power from actually paying attention to where you are and sort of keeping track of your movement. Maybe that's a thing. But I also want to expand this one because getting both tools could be great. Also, getting several passives. I'm assuming that's the way it works. Those are tools, those are actives, and those are passives. That's what I think might be the deal. I wonder if they're all going to be bells. Like, those are always going to be bells or two. We'll see, because there's obviously like a very strong bell theme in this game, so. I mean, at the end of the day, blue, yellow, red, right? So the blues, if they're always like sort of buffs your character, that could be good. But the tools are useful. I don't think I need maybe the active skills that much. Just always whack the enemy, right? More reliable anyway, doesn't use forces. This one was good for like horizontal attacks, but I have the spear. Oh. I wish I had more memory lockets before using them. I don't know how many I'm gonna get. I'm sure I'm gonna get plenty, but I have this weird thing in games like that when you can like develop your character. I like always waiting for the next point, and then I spend the previous one. I don't know if you guys do that sometimes, but when you get skill points in games, I only spend the second point every time. I never spend, because I always need one, or sometimes depending on the game, maybe a few even, just in case I need to pivot really fast to something, right? I always keep a few spare skill points that I'm not using. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's so weird, but always a thing. Unless I have a clear idea, right? Like if I'm playing Path of Exile, for instance, or a game like that, I pretty much have a plan for the build, so then I just shoot for it. But Credo. But if it's like a single player adventure game and I'm playing blind, completely without help in it or anything, I always want to have a little bit of flexibility, I guess. How are you today, Credo? Quasi as well. Sorry, I just missed some chat earlier. Barry, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing great. Can be infuriating if in games under the same name for different platforms are actually separate games. Got burned by that on PC version of Spider-Man 2. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's much of a thing anymore because of licensing becoming more complicated and limiting and all that. So I don't think it happens so much anymore. But yeah, back in the, especially like Super Nintendo, Mega Drive days, the concurrent, the competition between Sega and Nintendo led to a lot of these things happening. Also, I'm assuming, you know, video games being what they were, the licensing was a lot looser, right? People didn't care too much about it, so they would just throw those licenses out there. Like now, it's a lot more. You know, video games is literally like probably one of the #1 entertainment industry in the world. So, a very different thing at this point. Yeah, no, that's why I don't want to. I think I'm gonna do it though. I think I'm gonna do it. I did it. It's done. It's over. Now I need to find another one so I can feel better again. No, but I think having the active compass is gonna help a little bit. Compensate for my old age and failing. I didn't want to do that. That's okay. For my old age and failing memory. I'm not as good as I used to be. Oh god, well that was very decisive of me. Are you making a joke? Thank you. Oh, you're right. By my standards, that was very much. There's no way I can bounce on it and then no. That is true, Colette. That is true. My slip has been terrible. And it's all because of those damn extraction shooters, man. Too addictive. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Marathon. I think Marathon's my favorite one. But it's also... For me, it's also the more stressful one, because it's very hard. Like, even just the AI enemies are so fucking hard, and then the other players are sweaty as fuck, so... The whole thing. But I enjoy playing it. But it's so tense that sometimes I need something chiller. That's when I play Arc Raiders, because Arc Raiders so chill. The Arc Raiders, man, that game has continuously impressed me. The environments are so fucking great to explore. The vibe is so incredible. Sometimes you find a little quiet corner and you just look at the environments and explore a little bit. Feels like you're playing Last of Us. Scavenging stuff and all that. And then when you get into fights and like the social aspects of it, oh man, what a game. it has impressed me. I didn't think I would like it originally, and it really took me by surprise. It doesn't have the depth of like a Tarkov or a Marathon, and it doesn't have the same sort of like level of hardcore challenge. But it is such a, for me, like a chill game that can sometimes have like intense moments. Like even fighting the AI enemies in the game can be pretty, like if you get complacent, you're gonna get absolutely wrecked in a second. But they're so fun to shoot. Like you shoot their parts off, and like it's also very dynamic the way the world reacts to what you're doing. Shooting their little motors off, and then they crash into one another. Like there's so many things that can happen. It's really cool. I did one run on Buried City, Captain Dax, the other day, which I told you about, I think. And then yesterday I did one run on Spaceport, because I had to like look at the thrusters of something, and it was going well. I found a little chill, like there's an underground like little passage. Well, not underground, but like there's a little passage with like vegetation and fruits you can pick. That part was so chill. That was a moment where I just stood there and I was like, man, this is so fucking cozy. I was just walking there, and then I went back up to where the shit's happening. I was trying to look at those thrusters, and then a bastion spotted me. And I threw a smoke grenade on the ground. The problem is that there was a hornet flying over also, so that as soon as I got out, I got spotted again. The hornet immobilized me, and then the bastion just mowed me down. That's when I realized, you know, I can't be complacent. I gotta, you know, can't be complacent. I need to be on my game all the time, because I lost some, well, not some great gear, but some gear. You know. Oh god. But yeah, also a game with, we were talking about skill points. Also a game where I'm not saving skill points, I'm spending them. And yeah, I've been playing, also been playing a bit of Tarkov again. With my old Tarkov buddy. Oh yeah, that track is so good. Oh man. Yes. That's the one I was thinking of. That track is so freaking great. No! I forgot about those enemies. You don't play for a weekend and you can't play the game anymore. I love the little leaves as you run past. Very cool. Yeah, that's true, Ankar. The hardware was very different, and that led to a lot of different... You couldn't make the same game and simply port it in most cases. I guess that would be true. Can I get trapped in there? What is this? Oh, there was a little nerd in it, I think. Yeah. One of the fleas. Aboo! Okay, so I can't get up here. Let's take a note of that. Probably need something to... gust of wind going up. God, this soundtrack's so good. The whole path. There we go. Oh god. Oh no, I know where to go next. That's not the issue. I have not taken notes of all those locations here, which I need to be on top of before I move forward. What's up, luck? That statue is really cool. Bench here. Yeah. Yeah, I need to use that poking. Oh. Yeah, okay, I've been here. I need to use... You can chain those together. Like, it doesn't stop your momentum. Just a little bit, right? But then you're right away. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, I can do that now. Wasn't I able to do that before? Oh shit, I think this is new. I don't know if I've been up there. Never mind, I have been up there. Fuck! Shit! And now I can't get up. Okay, so... Again, I'm gonna need probably to take the momentum of the gust of wind. It's probably gonna be a thing like, you know, ride the wind and then it's gonna like shoot me up and I'll be able to I'm gonna put the same sort of marker here. I think this is good. Now we have gust of wind going up, gust of wind going up. I wanna make sure... Oh god. Nothing. Just want to put that here until I update the map. If I remember. Gilly gone. I also need to... Yeah, Grindle gone. Very good. Okay, so... On this note... Oh, I wanted to finish... Yeah, I need to finish... I need to go back to Moss Home. I need to finish grinding those... I need to finish grinding those shawls. Otherwise... So I feel like they only drop in Moss Home on the pilgrims. Maybe they drop later, but I want to get rid of that one. I don't want to have unfinished stuff in my quest log for too long. So we're just gonna go take care of that, and then we'll take the tram. Careful though. Going too fast in this game, with the contact damage you get wrecked. Has contact damage been the debate when this game came out? I remember it being... I think when I played Hollow Knight for the first time, I think people were talking about that. The fact that some people didn't like the fact that contact damage was a thing. And it's still a thing. So, it has, yeah. I would have expected so. I would have expected so. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that when first game happened. I don't mind. I don't know. Maybe it's an old school thing. Every fucking game that, you know, I grew up playing Mario. Like, you know, prime contact damage video game. All there is. Yeah, goal. I don't mind. It is a little frustrating sometimes. It's not a very satisfying way to take damage, right? But I don't think it's fine. Hello? I guess the bell only wakes it up, otherwise I have to do this. Hey boy. Garama!
Garama!
Alright. On bottom. I do like the fact, you know, like when you attack the enemies, they bounce away and you can sort of like create distance with that. I think it... If contact damage wasn't a thing, like it would not... you wouldn't have to deal with that. You wouldn't have to think about it. So I personally don't really mind it, but I get it. I understand. Can I? I don't remember if I can go up here.
Here, kill.
Nice. I missed the entrance last time because I hit that thing accidentally. What a cool entrance. What a cool entrance. Very fun.
Kraki.
Kraki. I think that's the shortest way to Moss home. Oh god. Yeah, man, the movement in this game is so fast and fluid. Pretty good. Alright, let's get those shawls. We can be done. I need 4 more. Is it 12? Yes. I accidentally friend again. God damn it. That's gonna be my main issue with the controls in this game. Which is totally user error, right? But it's going out of the menu by pressing circles and me being, you know... I don't know why I'm pressing it several times. It's just a thing, I guess. I want to get out of the menu, so I'm sort of spamming the button. And so I friend on accident. I need to be more deliberate with my getting out of the menu, I guess. Okay, those guarantee drops, that's insane. I could have done that so much earlier. I've tried Salt and Sanctuary wax. I didn't enjoy it very much. It wasn't for me anymore. I appreciate, like, I enjoyed when I started playing it. I thought it was okay. Wish updated. Turn in the Pilgrim Shawl to Bone Bottom Wish Wall. Like the reward. Alright, let's go. So when I first started playing Salt and Sanctuary, I thought it was interesting. I liked sort of the vibe about it. I liked finding those weapons. The combat felt pretty, you know, heavy and impactful. So my first impressions were pretty good. You know, so like very much a Dark Souls 2D clone, right? Very much wearing its influences on its sleeves. Is that an expression? I don't know. It wasn't trying to hide its influences, is what I'm trying to say. And then after playing the first few hours, I thought the level design was annoying. And a part of that was I don't know, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel like I had a good sense of where I was going. I don't remember if it had a map system and how the map system worked. But yeah, it felt more confusing and frustrating than fun to explore for me, unfortunately. And I don't know. It was... I thought it was trying a little too hard to be Dark Souls in 2D, if that makes sense. So yeah. Didn't enjoy it too much, unfortunately. But I watched other people play it, and it was fun. I had more fun watching other people play than playing it myself. Pilgrim Shoals deposited. Wish granted. What am I getting for it? Rosary necklace. Escaro. That's it, huh? Okay. 120 rosaries. I mean, that's pretty good. I can buy a lot of stuff with that. Can I get anything here? I need... Okay, 300 I could. 500... Do I get there? I mean, yeah. I get there exactly with the 2 rosaries. Can I buy that key now and be done? Oh, wait. Does it add... Is it 120 because I have 2 and it's 60 each? Because... I'm not sure. No, it has to be individual. It has to be 120 each. I mean, okay, the mask, I definitely need more than... So buying the piece now won't do very much, but buying the key, I mean, at least I have it. Then it's done. I don't think it's gonna become... I mean, it's a simple key. What if that's the key that can unlock the door on the other side of the vomit bug? I mean, it's worth trying, I guess. I mean, it's a simple lock. It's a simple lock, right? So maybe it's a simple key. The fact that it mentions the Citadel, right, always makes me think maybe it has to be something later. Maybe not. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I'm doing it. I'm being decisive today. Look at me. Alright. Minus 500. Let's take a sold note. Sold! For a low price of 500 rosaries. Who is this and what have you done with Daniel? Well, okay. Let's not get hasty there. Because you will notice that everything I'm doing right now has nothing to do with the initial goal, which was to go there. We're very much in Detour City, which was the big thing about Hollow Knight, right? It was detours on top of detours. So the first goal for today was to go here and progress, right? And we have done nothing of that. So, you know. I think we're very much in, you know, Daniel Matt style of gameplay right there. Make one decision to distract from having to make another decision, yeah, or make progress. Right? It's all distractions on top of distraction. Yeah, I'm back. What's up, nerds? I didn't mean to be back, but I am. Woo. I'm ashamed. I'm looking down in shame. for having fallen so low. So I think I can... Actually, I wonder if that was initially... No! God damn it. If that was initially the way you were supposed to go there, is by sprinting. Instead of pogoing. Pogoing is definitely easier, though. Those short distances, super jumps are really hard to do. I mean, not super hard, but the timing needs to be on point. You fuck. I zoom. Oh god! Wrong one. Yep, that's the one. Okay, please. An old stone gate with simple keyhole. Use the simple key! Hold on. Rusted key of common design can be used to open a range of simple locks. Degraded by time, it will break after a single use. Okay, that's... I wanted to check if the description maybe was different than in the store. It is. And now I know that it breaks after a single, which is what I was expecting anyway. Pretty much video game rule. I mean, I think it's the only lock that I know of, so no reason not to open it. Let's see. The lock door here, but it's an eye-looking thing, so I don't think. So I think that's the only keyhole we know of, so might as well use it, or we'll find plenty more. The wormways. Oh god. I don't know about that. I wonder, can I bounce on the... Not like that. I don't know if I can bounce on the spikes. In the first Hollow Knight, you could bounce on the spikes. Why is this all so terrifying? What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know if you can kill them, but I can at least farm my silk on it, so I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm killing anything, or they're very tanky and I'm probably not be there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can kill them. They're meant as environmental damage, right? Yeah, not even with 2 shots. Okay. I don't know. Oh man, if I go down here, that's committal. I'm not coming back up. Oh god. It's one of those areas again. I remember in the first game, I don't remember the name of that one area. There was that one area where we went there and got lost for so long. Okay, you can pogo on those again. That's really good to know. The deep nest, yeah. That was the one. Oh boy, yeah, this is very reminiscent of that shit. I could have had a simple day going to the next destination where I was supposed to go, and instead I'm here. Okay, this feels very bossy. Oh god, what the fuck? That hurt. You didn't get a notification that I went live? Well, yeah, Twitch's notifications are very unreliable. That's why we encourage people to come on Discord. And make sure you get the notifications from the going live channel. What's up, $10? This is what happens when you're avoidant. I am not avoidant. I'm curious. I need to look at the new thing before I look at the old thing that I know about. I'm not predictable, I'm consistent, I'm not stubborn, I'm persistent, I'm not a coward, I'm calculating, I am not slow, I am measured. Yes, exactly. Thank you, $10. I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't... Ooh, God. I feel like this is gonna be a boss. Fuck! I don't know what to do. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Shit! Friend! Oh god! Ah! I hate those things! Every fucking enemy in this game has a little jump thing that, you know, just to be an asshole. Yeah, get fucked. Friend! Friend! That was a very decisive friend right there. Oh god. Ah! Oh no, not here! You cannot be serious, dude. Yeah, get fucked. Haha! Vren! Vren! What? Oh god! Yep, no way in, I don't think. Yeah. Shit. Rin! Rin! Oh god! What a catastrophe this is. Yes, I don't think I can progress. I probably need like a double jump or something, or a wall grab, or you know. But we'll go. There's still a few more spots. Like I just don't know if I want to go down. There's like that one thing where that, you know. There's that one thing where I can commit to jumping down, but then I'm worried I'm gonna get stuck. This has to be a boss, right? Oh, never mind. Why was I so worried? I don't know. I don't think I can get up there though. Ah. Nah. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I need more tools. I do not have all the tools that I need for this area. Which, you know, fair enough. Ren. The problem is now, do I want to commit to this? I don't know. It might be hell to come back from it. Once we're down there, there's no going back, I don't think. How are you today, Costa? Dwarf? Thorny? Good to see you all. I don't know. I think I have to. I think my curiosity is gonna take the better of me. I think I do have to check that out. God, I hate myself. Yeah, that's it now. We're committed. Can get out. And it's a dark area too. Ah! Yeah, that sucked. I was wondering if I could maybe bounce on it to grab the wall up here, but nah. Not gonna work. Oh, jeez. Oh, I see green. That's a good sign. Another committal jump, by the way. Oh! Who's that? So, there were blue things like that in the first game that would give you like a blue mask or something, like an extra shield or whatever what you call it. Not doing that here. It's not even like giving me silk or anything. Very strange. Very strange. I need to hold on. Garama? Garama! Infinite blue bullet. Fucking worm. Warm places, blue hemorrhoid is what this is. Yeah, weird. Interesting. The hell is that? I have a map. Gonna have to come back here and explore, so. Well, I guess we're committed to going down now. Very weird. Very weird. Oh my god, how deep is this? Oh. Ask and get an answer. Oh god, that was not what I was trying to do. Oh, thank god. Shortcut. Where does that lead? Oh, I've never been happier to see you, nerds. Where are we? Oh, thank god. This wasn't so bad. This was not so bad. Look at us. There's an echo. Yes, there's an echo. I've never heard. I didn't notice that before now. Because I literally, like, when she swings and she's a heh, there's like an echo behind, and I was like, am I hearing dogs in real life, or is this something in the game? Sounds like a dog barking very far away, you know. And I'm nervous because this leads to the ruined chapel, which, okay, there. But what if I fall here? I'm on the other side of the door, right? I think. There were platforms up there. Fuck! Oh, that's one door sorted out. I see you've gone and opened the Great Bone Gate back there, and without even asking my permission. Feeling curious, were you? Yes, actually. I even said it. I'm too curious. There's a vast grave beyond. I'd assume most bug died climbing the path, but it seems many fell before their trek barely commenced. Aye, lost their lives to beasts or luck turned rotten. Others were simply formed too frail. At least those poor souls can rest together. Death and death and death. The eternal promise of our eternal kingdom. Eventually it claims us all. You are as foreign as you, Hunter dear. Me when you care. Okay. Now I kind of want to go back and try to land on those platforms. Can swim faster. That's good. Oh boy. Oh, are those the platforms? Oh, that would be great. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have to go all the way back up. Fantastic. Yeah. Why is that even a thing, though? What's the point of this platform? There's more shit up there, maybe. But I need like double jump or something to get there. I love that we landed straight into the water when I dove down. That's kind of cool. The beautiful landing. Shit. It's too fast. It's in control. Come here, you green little shit. Oh! I saw another one of these. I don't think I killed it because I thought it was a projectile. Like I thought it was gonna be something he could attack me with. So I think I met one of these before and I didn't kill it because of that. I was like, oh, this is probably like a, you know, like one of those fireballs or something. Interesting. So now at least I know that. So we can finish the quest now. Beautiful. Yo, Kinetic Ghost, thank you so very much for the raid. I appreciate you very much. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Raiders. How was Crimson Desert? Am I correct? I think you were playing Crimson Desert. How was Crimson Desert? How are you enjoying this video game? Actually very fun. Okay. Actually almost implies the actually almost implies that you didn't expect it to. It's the master of hollows. Bombus. Explosivo. Moldy mealworm. I don't like that name very much. Subzulu. Didn't expect to have as much fun as I am. Awesome. That's always a good thing, right? When the game exceeds your expectations. Yeah, I had my eyes on it a little bit in the past couple of months when they were showing things and all that. I haven't touched it yet. I haven't bought it even. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna play it one day. I might. It seems like there's a lot of sort of things to do and a lot of freedom and big sprawling environments, which I always enjoy exploring. Not sure how much depth there is, but it seems like there's at least some width, that's for sure. There's definitely space to explore. I've watched a little bit of a friend play the other day, and just gigantic environments. It looked a lot of it actually. She when I watched, she was in like a camp. You have like a camp thing. There were those big environments and all that. It reminded me of Red Dead Redemption 2. So that was an unexpected sort of similarity, I guess. Even though obviously the game's extremely different. Fantasy. Definitely some Red Dead 2 vibes. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few things about that, Chipmunk. I think there were indeed a few things that unfortunately were Gen AI'd in the release of the game. I think they've released the same statement most of these companies do these days when they get caught, which is, oh, we just used it for, you know, developing ideas and all that, and then we forgot to remove them from they were supposed to be placeholders, and we forgot to remove them from the final version of the game, which is kind of like the new this is the new, like yellow Twitter post with, oh yeah, we thought we could, the scope of the game's bigger than what we wanted, so we're gonna delay it for another 2 months or something. Like the new big thing, or the apologies, of like the performance not as good as we thought it was gonna be. Now that's the new trend now. It's the game releases and then a couple weeks later you have like the apologies for the Gen AI stuff we forgot to remove from the game. I don't know. It's always a thing, right? It's always a thing. But yeah, like I remember like a couple of years ago, every time a game would release, I was like, I'm waiting for the Twitter post where they apologize for all the tech issues and it's gonna be fixed and yada yada, right? Now it's the Gen AI stuff. Never ends. I don't know, Torney. I actually listen as much, you guys know my opinion on Gen AI stuff, but I don't think devs are. I think devs are smart enough to know that gamers would notice those things. So I actually believe the explanation that those were supposed to be cleared before release. It just slipped through. I don't think they tried to snuck it past gamer. I think devs are smart enough to know that people are gonna notice it. Now that doesn't change the fact that it probably should, according to at least I know the Steam store rules, you're supposed to disclose even if you're using such tools for development, like exploration of ideas and all that. You're supposed to disclose it as well, which that part I don't know how much I care about it. But yeah. Yeah, of course, Quasi. But yeah, in this case, I don't think they were trying to be malicious. I actually, maybe I'm a fool, but I do believe in the explanation that it just slipped past the quality control. Right. But yeah, anyway, all this to say, I'm happy you're enjoying the game, Kinetic Ghost. Thank you again for the raid. Yeah, it's a game that's on my radar a little bit. I don't know if I'll get to it down the line. We'll see. So many games I need to play. Yeah, Brainy, yeah. That's a Picura. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not interested in getting into yet another AI conversation. I don't want that to become an every stream occurrence. You guys know my opinion about that shit. Whatever. No matter how much I dislike it, it's gonna keep being used. It's gonna keep becoming more and more of a thing. I don't think me yelling about it is gonna do very much at this point. The Chapel of the Wanderer. Yeah. Those look like eyes. I like that very much. Music is good. die roll. Chapel of the Wanderer. My first thought is... I wonder if it's going to be someone from the first game, potentially. A wanderer that traveled those distant lands. That's what my intuition tells me, but... What's up, 9091? Anyone ever told you look like Freddie Mercury? First one today. Yeah, you're the first one today. I should have a Freddie Mercury counter. It'd probably be in the hundreds by now. What's up, Ford? How are you doing today? Game got you into Metroidvanias? Silksong in particular? Nice. Well, people have told me that. I don't think that's true, though. But I guess that's a compliment? I don't know. Freddie Mercury was kind of a handsome man. I mean, he has a unique face, for sure. Always like the genre, but I mean in a modern era. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Did you play the first game? Or did you jump into Silksong right away? Went on the Jorn binge after this? Oh yeah. That's awesome. There's quite a few good ones, especially like in the indie space these days, like plenty of those games. Those look like eyes. I'm half expecting it to be, you know, it looks like lights, but it's actually the eyes of whatever's down there. A shot for every Freddie Mercury mention in chat. I mean, it's fine. It would be less than one shot a day, right? We would probably be okay, I think. Okay, thanks for the guns. I'm gonna read up instead of down. 0 days without someone saying streamer looks like Freddie Mercury. Our record is 0 days. Fortunately, that's not true. Actually, that was the first for quite a few weeks, I would say. Still have to beat a 9. Thank you, $10. Still have to beat 9 Souls, Last Faith, Magradora. Yeah, I've watched a little bit of 9 Souls here and there. Like I watched 2 different people play it a little bit. Seems good. Like the combat system seems interesting. I don't remember. I remember seeing a little bit of Last Faith, but I do not remember how good or not it was. Magradora, I'm pretty sure I've seen the name before, but I don't even know what the game is like. There's also those the Ender ones. What is Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia, I think. Those 2 seem decent. Yeah, no worries, Ford. We just have like extremely strict rules, so sometimes you might say something that doesn't seem like a very big spoiler or anything, but we have a very, very strict line, more than most channels. Any kind of information, not something we want. Didn't like Ender Lilies as much. Good things going for it. Like to play Ori. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about the Ori games too. Because I played a little bit of their new game, No Rest, for the weekend. And it made me interested in going back to play Ori. Yeah, deletions are a rite of passage around here. Everyone's been deleted. Almost. If there are any deletion survivors that have been there a while and actually participate in chat actively, I don't know about them. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Ori games. They look very nice. Like the visuals obviously are great. But yeah, that's what appealed like to me in No Rest for the Weekend. Like Visuals are so beautiful. The artistry in the game in general is wonderful. HDR. What is HDR? HDR? High def Ricotta? Is that really the name of the game? I've literally never heard of that. I googled it because you never know with devs these days. Oh, you're talking about HD. Never mind. I misread that completely. You're talking about HDR, the technical thing. Yes. I thought you said HDR was a good Metroidvania too. Yeah. No. I completely misread the message. Because we were talking about like different games and it didn't occur to me. I thought it was an acronym for a game. Yeah, I don't have an HDR compatible monitor, so I'm mostly not using that tech. Well, I mean, I'm absolutely not using that tech so far. I need to get a new monitor. I would like to buy a new monitor. Higher refresh rate than HDR would be nice. I'd play a game called High Def Ricotta. Yeah, no, I mean, it sounds great. I love ricotta. It's delicious. Yeah, I mean, I've seen, you know, in like stores and at friends, I've seen HDR picture. It looks good. Very deep blacks are always a good thing. I was never really big into like ray tracing and all that stuff because I didn't have, before like the end of 2024, I didn't have a computer capable of doing it. But I recently, you know, I got a new computer end of 2024. I haven't played too many games that use ray tracing to the max, but I've recently been playing a little bit of Arc Raiders. Actually, I've been playing a bunch of Arc Raiders. And Arc Raiders uses like you know, ray tracing, global illumination, or whatever. It has like the lighting system in this game is fucking insane, and it does look fucking great. Like it does look fucking amazing. It makes all the environments look so like vibrant and real. It's kind of impressive. But I'm not much of a tech nerd. I mean, I use tech all the time, but I'm not, you know, I'm not someone who looks into all those details. I enjoy the end result, I guess. Rather have more frames rather than some pretty lighting. I mean, you can get both these days, you know, if the game's well optimized and everything, you can get both. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. As someone who enjoys like exploration and the vibes of the games that I'm playing and the immersion, that stuff goes a long way to make things look sort of real, give a sense of place to locations and everything. It makes it feel more tangible. I think matters. But I mean, obviously, you know, it's down on the priority list, right? Of course, but I like video games that look like video games. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I love the look of this one, right? We're talking about like super high fidelity things, but This game, you know, the art style is amazing and the vibes are immaculate, so it doesn't have to be photorealistic to be immersive, and it all depends what you're trying to do, right? No, I get that, Pikuro. I get it. Yeah, I played 2077 on PS5, and even, you know, without all the bells and whistles, it looked incredible. So I cannot imagine with the full on thing. Hasn't like there's another thing next to ray tracing. What is it? Path tracing? Isn't that even like an even more sort of elaborate like particle reflection light system? I feel like I've heard about that recently. Yeah, Pikuro, I get that. Yeah, I mean, for me, you know, graphics are usually pretty bottom of the ladder when it comes to priorities, but I don't mind. You know, good graphics can help. Again, like the sort of like the realism and the details and the lighting, especially the lighting, I think is a thing. It helps with that sense of space, that sense of place, that feeling that you are actually in there. I don't know, it really helps. But it's for a specific kind of games too, right? You're not looking for that experience when you're playing something like Silksong. Path tracing was similar to ray tracing, had some issues. DLSS helped filling the gaps. Okay. Replaces all pre-baked lightning instead of just reflections or shadows. That's true, Macaron. I mean, one of the most beautiful games I've played recently was Dispatch. Looks awesome. Nothing realistic about it, right? But legit looks like watching an animated series. Very impressive. Very well done. It's always about serving what you're trying to do, right? Good graphics mean that it's contributing to the overall artistic experience that the game's trying to convey, right? To me, that's what good graphics mean. Sometimes it comes with, you know, high fidelity, realism. Sometimes it comes with super stylized, simplistic graphics. It all depends. Yeah, Ford. Yeah, and I mean, obviously now with like all those fucking DLSS type, you know, scaling technologies, that shit's... I'm just not sure how I feel about it in general. I don't like DLSS very much. Just especially like if you can run it in like DLAA, right, and like super high like settings, it's fine, right? It does the job and it looks okay. But as soon as you lower the quality a little bit, that shit's just so fucking like intrusive visually. Like you can see all the artifacts if you pay attention. Like I don't have to pay attention very hard to see all the fucking smushing and the man, that thing just does not look good. So I think it comes at, yeah, you really need to be able to run on very high quality settings. Otherwise, I just can't deal with the sort of like the smears that it does, right? The DLSS stuff when it's like on performance, for instance. Ugh. It's like screen tearing, you know. For me, it's just that shocking to my eyes, and it really takes me out of the experience. Yeah, I don't even have a PS5 Pro. I don't think. I'm not sure I'm planning on getting one. I mean, now that they've announced the schedule for PS6 was pushed back because of hardware stuff, maybe getting a Pro would be a decent investment, but I don't know. I'm mostly just playing games on PC these days. There's not that many exclusives that I'm like, yeah, I really need to get a PS Pro. The only one at this point is Seros, and I think Seros is gonna just run just fine on the standard PS5, so I don't know. Anyways. I think it's time to go down there. Because, and don't take this the wrong way, everyone, but I don't care that much about tech stuff. I care about what's happening with it. I care about the end result. I care about what it's allowing me to do. Not so much about what's actually going on under the hood. As long as it's going on without issues, I'd rather never think about it. What's up, Fred? Does this also matter implement? And there you can choose between 4 and 4.5. Yeah. Alright, let's go see what the Wanderer could be. I hate that I don't have a map. I mean, this is part of Bone Bottom? Yeah. Well, turns out I was completely wrong. I was like, those look like two eyes. I wonder if it's like a big thing with two glowy eyes, you know? I mean, I heard the flames, but I thought it was a misdirection. Nope. A bunch of candles. Garama!
Garama!
You know what I was hoping there? I was hoping doing Garama would extinguish the candles. Because of the sort of the wind. But it did not. Okay, there's a path down here. There's a path down there. Okay. Oh! Do that. That works. Didn't get me this time. Was that it? Just for a couple beats? Let's see what the other side has to offer. Haha. Oh, no, no, no. Well, I have to go down, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice. I'm gonna have to fall into the trap anyway. What's up, White Wolf? How are you doing today? Oh no, I have fallen into a trap. I wish there was a way. I know this is a very me request. You know. I wish there was a way to slow walk. You know the way you slow walk around the middle of Bone Bottom? The first time you get there? I wish there was a way to walk like that intentionally. By pressing a button. Because like for moments like that, I would love to slowly, you know, walk forward and reveal what's happening in there. Which, I don't know, this looks like a boss room, but it could also just be an NPC. Oh. Just do the pigeon walk? Yeah, but it doesn't look as cool. Listen, I love the pigeon walk. It is just, you lose aura when you do it, as the kids say. Yeah, you wanna, you know... I would love to just walk slowly and... Music in here is great though. Love it. Yeah, fuck. Yep. Oh, it's an arena. Okay, never mind. It's another one of those gauntlets. And here I thought we're... Oh, that's a big... Oh god, that's a chunker! Oh no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yep, I tried to sneak in the middle there. I thought I could sneak in the middle. I could not. That? New? Are you new? Hello? Garama! That person does not react to Garama. Garama! I don't trust them very much. Garama! Ishkaro. You sell a map to the Wormways? Nope. Guess I have to find Chakra and the Wormways for her to sell me the map. Let's go back. Hold on. Oh, same thing. Yeah, Lucille. You gotta Garama people. It's just a polite thing to do. Yeah, I'm not... It's been a few times now that I get into one of those rooms that looks like a boss room, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm expecting a boss or something. And then it's just one of those gauntlets. I'm sure there's going to be enough bosses in the game. But I will say, I'm not a huge fan of those gauntlets. It's the one thing so far. Even like... I know some of you mentioned that you didn't like the wishes very much. I don't mind, you know, for now at least. We'll see how annoying they can get. But in the first game, I liked that the gauntlets were pretty much contained into like the Colosseum stuff and the God Home, like optional sort of content, right? it doesn't feel as interesting as a boss, and it kind of feels like, you know, why is there suddenly like a trap and a ton of fucking bugs coming out of nowhere? It kind of already, and we're very early on, it already feels slightly repetitive. Having a gauntlet every time instead of like a proper unique sort of fight, I guess. I don't know. It's just an early impressions, right? Maybe I'll change my mind on them as we go, or that's how I feel right now. Okay, I think killing the small one fast, god damn it, is probably a good thing. Yeah, now we can take our time. That fucker, dude, I don't understand what he's doing. Oh god, what is that? That's a big bell you got there, sir. Or one of those enemies I haven't seen yet. Shit. I was focused on the right side of the screen. Okay. TX. Well, we'll see, we'll see. So far, for me, the gauntlets are definitely not my favorite part of the game. I'll say that. And it has nothing to do, you know, with like the challenge or anything. It's just, I don't think it's as interesting as a proper unique encounter. It is all. That's my only problem with it. Yeah, the soundtrack probably also is my favorite part of the game so far. I do really like that soundtrack. Claim. Huh. Not expect that. I expected to find an NPC of some kind. Cave of the Wanderer. The Bone Grave, okay. Oh sh! That's a very aggressive way of claiming things. How long can we let this last until it becomes really weird? Too late. Yeah, we're already past that point, I think. 10 seconds ago. It's a very short loop too. It's like 5 seconds. You could sample that for a beat. There's even a little melody in it. No? The little thing there. Yeah. No, you can make a song out of this. This is the true Silksong. gonna relieve you guys of the pain. I'm gonna bind. I could have let this go for an hour. Whoa. Part 2. This is a whole process, apparently. Is this Axl Rose? Oh my god. Okay, that made me laugh way more than it needed to. Axl Rose live without, you know, Pro Tools. Oh my god, it never ends. There we go. Oh, jeez. Fucking hell. Bound the crest of Wanderer. Cut swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strike. To change the crest, open the crest screen of the menu while resting at it. Cut swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strikes. So it's a new ability. Whoa. Cool. That was the whole thing. Wait, has my attack changed? Hold on. Having hallucinations. View crests. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. There's like a whole class system or something? What the fuck? Okay, that blows my mind. I had obviously no clue that this existed, and I did not expect anything like that. Stalk prey and attack with lethal strikes. Cut swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strikes. What? And then they have like different... Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh man, now I wish I didn't spend that fucking memory thing, because who the fuck knows what I'm gonna want to do there? Okay, this one has 2 tools by default, it seems like 2 yellows. This one only has, like, it doesn't have any blues. Huh. Whoa, hold on, what? Oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. I'm never switching off of this. I mean, obviously less range, it seems like. It seems like it's shorter range, but the speed... Oh. The speed is incredible. Okay, Garuma is the same. It hasn't changed. Garuma! Am I happy or sad? I don't know, Colette. My first reaction was like just plain surprise. I was starting like the diagonal you know, I was since the first session of the game, I got used to it, and I think it had its moments. You know, I thought it was cool. I'm gonna miss it, I think, but I mean, it does feel super smooth to play with this, though. I don't know. I have to experiment. I have to see. Crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I like I do like the diagonal attacks for sure. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I can always go from one to the other depending on situations. I don't have to commit fully to one or the other. Whoa. It seems like I'm not welcome anymore. Yeah, several people have mentioned that they didn't get notifications via. Hence why, as always, I recommend Discord. You wanna, you know, make sure you don't miss anything. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what the? Dude, they knew what they were doing. They were like, we're giving you enemies right away so you can do your old pogo again. You can feel right at home from Hollow Knight. Dude, this feels good. I will say there's definitely some nostalgia in those moves. This is also so fucking cool. Being able to do that is just so good. Yeah. Oh. Fuck. Huh. I wonder what the Wanderer was. I mean, you know, when we were the name, the Crest of the Wanderer and all that, I said, I wonder if it's gonna be something from like a character from the first game. Sort of the vibe I was getting, you know, someone that traveled foreign lands and maybe came from Hollow Nest. And now the fact that you get your old moves back, so to speak, it's like, is there a connection there? You know? Hunter and the Wanderer. Think about it more and look into it a little bit more. Oh, jeez, it's so bright. Why do you do this to me, video game? It does not need to be that bright. There's zero need for that. Alright, well, we didn't go anywhere near where I wanted to go yet, which was here, very beginning of the, you know, that was our goal for today. We're about to go there now, but that was a worthwhile detour, I will say. So, okay, I have to switch back and forth, right? Yeah, no, the range is very different, for sure. Definitely a different amount of range. Okay, so I can equip this. I cannot equip this one. Huh. That's very interesting. Man, I shouldn't have fucking used my upgrade. It's fine, it's fine. I can get the two tools that I wanted anyway. I don't think the bell actually really matters very much. It's my least... It's definitely the least important of all those things. Oh yeah, I can finish the berry picking. Anything new? Nope. Okay. Finish that. Whoa. Shit, who wanted the mossberries? To the Druid of Musholm. The notes question mark? Oh yeah, it's all the way there. So I can take the tram here and then circle around. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, sorry, you guys don't see. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna go just take the tram and then zoop. I think that's the key. I could take the elevator, but I didn't want to look at the tram anyway. Yeah, that was so interesting. So I'm gonna have to update the map. Probably tomorrow we'll do that when we finish exploring a little bit more. We have a whole new thing here. Want to update the map. Okay. Well, let's go see the druid, I guess. Yeah, I know. Another fucking detour. I know. We're gonna get to progress, though. Get there. Wake up! Sounded like I was about to sing the beginning of that fucking System of a Down song. Wake up! Wake up! Nobody knows the fucking lyrics. I don't. Ah! Wait! What? I don't know what I know the song you mean. Oh, never mind. I was like, wait, can the Wanderer's Crest not pogo the same way? But no, it's a different kind of thing. Where do I need to go? Ah, shit, wrong way. Hey, buddy. Oh. Hello. I mean, not gonna lie, the lack of range is a bit of a problem, but the speed is definitely the speed and consistency of this. Oh, it is so consistent. You can just so much easier to pogo and oh man, friend. Oh, maybe I need to do a running start. Let's see. Ah! God damn it. There we go. Yeah, like against enemies like this, the speed of those attacks are so useful. Oh man, I don't know. I didn't expect to have to make more choices about my character. It's gonna be a whole thing. The yodeling druid.
Yanara.
As promised, druid, I have your berries. What is your need for such common fruits? Common, no, special, cherished. Only a druid knows it. The berry's bright, for my wish so dear. Give mossberry, yes. This is them, the precious promised fruits. Drop them in. There they go. And now, at last, we can begin. That's so fucking amazing. Fucking excitement like that. It was going crazy there. I was having a little too much fun with it. Ah, ooh, the smell is right like the others, but very young. Oh, voice of the woods. Oh, dance of the queen. Oh, beat harder. Let us hear it. Oh. Nice. The pain, my mind aches. Why, the berries, the nasty fruits. Oh, the visions. You wish promiser, wish granter, you brought me what I needed and stay by my side, companion through my ordeal. I could ask for nothing more. Berry picking, wish granted. What are we getting for it, is my question. And for departing, a gift. An amulet of we druids. Or me druid. No, others, I think. May it ease your sorrows, wish granter. May it cry for you when no tears are left. That's a beautiful fucking sentence right there. May it cry for you when no tears are left. Goosebumps, literally. Damn. Banger of a line. Jeez. The Druid's Eye. The muskberries, do you still hunt them, little you? My wish was granted, but clear now that more are needed. More. Bring more muskberries here. Yes, we will trade precious rosaries for fresh berries. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put that in the checklist. More berries for the druid. Trade for rosaries? Question mark. Let's see. What is it that we got? Oh, it's... Of course it is. It's a blue one. Amulet of protection formed from muskberries. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. Okay, so basically it's giving me silk in exchange for damage, which is a loser's mentality, so I'm not going to use it. I love that part where it sounds like she's yodeling, or they're yodeling, I'm not sure. It's so funny. I love the druid. Great character. Oh. But yeah, anyway. I do want to try it to see how it works, but I don't care about it, I don't think. I think any tool that only really works when you're not playing well is typically not something I'm too interested in. Oh. So you get hit one, you get half of a thing. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, extra silk, more heals when you're getting hit. I get it. It's nice. It's not a bad one. It's just not. I don't think that's my playstyle. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I want to experiment more with the Wanderer anyway, so. I'm certainly not gonna have a blue equipped for now. Alright, I think that's it. I think that is it. I think we can now make progress. We can actually go where we're supposed to go at the very beginning. Do I have another promise? Just a fleece, okay. Or a wish. I said promise, but they're wishes. Yeah, alright, to deep docks we go. I love how fast you can just immediately run out of the initial jump, right? And then you just zoom out of there. The movement in this game feels so freaking good. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, can I also... Hold on. Can I parry still with this? Well, I was so fast that I hit him before he could hit me. I need to try if I can parry, though. Because maybe if we can't parry, that's going to be a strong argument in favor of using the hunters. For me, at least. I do like my parrying. Bench over there. Let me find a way to reset. I was speeding, that's on me. Oh yeah, there's still this thing, man. What the fuck? Wait! Oh! Did I not take a note? What was my note for this? I did not take a note that I could jump over there. See, I need to be better with my notes. More precise. Well, so much for that area down there, I guess. Couldn't have been this one that opened, right? Had to be the... Hold on. I'm not sure this is... This might very well be a boss, so I want to bench first. There we go. Who's... up here again? Oh yeah, daughter. Yeah. Forge daughter, shard bundle. Bong. Okay, let me I just want to take a peek, because I have a feeling it might actually just, it might not be very like a whole thing to explore. Okay. Fuck! I was gonna say it might be just like like a flea thing, or you know, like a secret item or something, and not like a whole ass area. So I wanted to very well, you know, I wanted to check really quickly, because I figured this could be a boss and then the way forward, maybe. Well, turns out it's even worse than that. We need a key, and I just used one. I mean, I will say I don't regret, you know, using the key that I did, because getting the Wanderer's Crest is really fucking cool. But now my curiosity knows no bounds. So I don't know how to deal with that. Oh yeah, I've been in there. What did it say again? At the 7th bell tolls, send 30 measures, blah blah blah. Yeah, the whole thing. Oh god. Yeah, my detour was sort of a dead end, turns out. Interesting. Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. And I don't have... See, if I had the... if I had the charm of the druid, it would be a lot easier. Fucking asshole. Die, thank you. That's something I need to think about, is hitting the enemies with the tools do not give me silk. Friend. Want to, you know, like triple check everything, make sure I'm not missing any other, because clearly my notes, god damn it. Okay, you can parry. That was accidental, but at least I know you can now. Oh, come on. How did they avoid a trap? Yeah, get fucked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can parry. Okay. Very cool. I don't know. I think I like both. It's one of those things where I'm like, I do like the pogoing, and I do like the attack speed of this one. But I do like the diagonals. Those fucking diagonals are great. But yeah, the attack speed feels very satisfying. Yeah, no, the sounds was really good. For sure. That was just a flea, right? I think it might have been. Yeah. Hold on, there's something maybe on the right? I'll have to go check. Oh, come on. Come on. Fucking assholes, man. Oh, come on! Dude, I need to be better at aiming that fucking thing. Oh god. Yeah, see? No, wait, I was up there. I've been up there. And then we changed the thing, and that's how we got to the next side of it, right? Yeah. Never mind. We're all good. We're done here, I think. Oh, come on. Alright, going back home, sit on a bench, go to that singing voice and see what's up. Fuck off. Wow, I didn't expect it to blow that far. Plan on playing Dispatch, would you recommend it? That's why I was absent during the playthrough. Yeah, I think it's an amazing video game. In terms of like the production quality, the directing, the writing, the characters, the voice acting, performances, like it's, yeah. Banger of a video game for sure. literally only have like one minor gripe with it. That's it. Have I made that? I must have found this, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I same actually, Cassie. I would love to play it again at some point. Not maybe right away, but I do want to make different choices and see other paths and all that. But yeah, no, I have one minor gameplay gripe with it, and that's it. Like design more than gameplay. I have a design issue with one of the things, but I'm not gonna say what it is for spoilers. That's it. Other than that, perfect. Probably the best example I've seen of one of those games. You know, like interactive sort of narrative. I really wish I was full HP because I'm really expecting that to be a boss. Fuck! And I also don't have my Garama. Let's see if we can load up on the Garama. At what cost, though? Made it worse. Okay, there's a bench right there. Actually, it's. I thought it was further because I've backtracked and explored so much down there. It felt like a long journey, but no, it's right there. Okay, cool. I'm ready for this. If it's a boss, I got it. Singing is very disturbing. It reminds me of there was that one enemy in, or one boss fight in the first game with those weird voices and like the ghosts. Man, that shit was creepy. I remember it now. I hadn't thought about that, you know, since I played the game pretty much. No Eyes, yeah, that's the one that sounded like that. No Eyes. Very, very creepy. Yeah. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Alright, well, let's see what goes on. Oh yeah, that is... I feel like that's gonna be a boss fight, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe an NPC? I don't know, the platform, the lava pits. Not sure about this one. It's conducting the little butterflies, I think. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is on. How sad. The little spider has fallen from its cage. So lost, so weak. Poor little morsel. I can save you, little spider. All the trouble you'd faced above, all the suffering, it's so simple. I'll just skewer you here and now, pluck that flickering life out of you. Okay. Your threats are worthless, child. If you are my foe, stay your voice and raise your blade. That's also a very good line. Stay your voice and raise your blade. I like that Hornet calls that character child. Thing. Delicious. I like you already. Okay, she's like a fencer or something. Really cool. Alright, let's go. Lace. Oh, yeah, okay. She's got the diagonal too. It feels like she's basically the Hornet of this game, you know? With like the super fast movement and all that. Yeah, the music is... Did she just parry my fucking attack? Whoa! Holy! Okay, that's cool. Okay, get fucked. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. Ha! Not so good, is it? The fact that the tools, yeah, the tools don't give me silk though. So good! Oh man, I love the parrying. I love the fact that the blades collide and everything. That's so fucking cool. What's up, Naz? Yeah, what a cool fucking fight. The music is great. The characters, like, personality is awesome. Movesets, really cool. This is gonna be fun and difficult. What? I was behind you! Bullshit! That's so fucking cool though! I can't even be mad, it's so cool! Yeah, I need to... I mean, I can do both, right? I can't just rely on the tools because I need silk, but... Whoa! Okay. Shit! Friend! Whoa! Okay. Alright. Okay. Fucking anime-ass character. Hey, at least there's a clear demarcation of where that shit's gonna hit so you can get out of it. I like that. Yeah, eat my traps. Yeah. Got him up. Yeah, I was right in there. Fuck. Also, so fucking cool the way it's like almost a grab. Like it takes you into an animation. It's not just a damage thing. Very cool. Oh, bye. It is very much the Hornet of this game. It seems like, not like, you know, the speed, the whole thing, and then she just disappears. Okay, very cool, interesting. Loved that fight. Wish it was harder, but you know, I hope the fight would have been a little longer and we had more tries because the music was so good and I really wanted to get into the mechanics of it. But okay, hey, I'm sure we'll meet her again because you know she's only escaped, so I can look forward to part 2. I'm sure. It was nice to have a nice boss instead of an arena. Yeah, I will say that. I'd rather have a boss than a gauntlet. See, but that's the reason why, right? It's so unique. Like, it feels like an actual cool moment. The fast attacks were really useful there. I was able to, like, punish really hard and, you know, the consistency of the movement was really nice. I think I might have had a harder try with the hunter's crest, probably. I don't know. Being able to attack, you know, a couple more times every time she had like an opening, I think was very useful. Because the windows for attacking were pretty short, right? Because of the parrying. So being able to land those hits, that was good. Rewards of exploration, yeah, I guess so. That was really fun though. Man, what a fight. So fucking cool. Lace. Excited to meet Lace again down the line. But yeah, very much feels like you get the big, you know, Bell Beast, sluggish, big boss, kind of like Hollow Knight's, you know, False Knight or whatever. And then you get, you know, in Hollow Knight you get Hornet, fast, very speedy, and then disappears. And here you get Lace, very fast, speedy, then disappears. Again, like the parallel is interesting, I think. Zoom. Oh, a bench. Ow. Nice. Dong, 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 dong. The melody is there. I love it. Same motif. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the Wanderer's Crest so far. They both have their appeal. I do like those diagonals, man. And the range is fucking great. I remember in the first game, I think at some point you get extra range, right, with one of the charms, and I couldn't let go of that charm. I think I don't remember fully, but I think the range charm was one of my default ones. That was part of my core build, I guess. Because the range, again, with the contact damage, having the range is so useful. But having the speed is also a good tool against the contact damage, because you can more easily like push enemies away without them having the time to come, you know, to approach you in between your attacks, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing with the Wanderer for a while though. Oh, bye, little guys, burbs, yeah. Birds. The far fields. Hell yeah. Another very green area. Am I murdering a poor innocent creature? Like, it didn't seem like it attacked me or something. Am I being an asshole? What is going on here? Yeah, it feels like I'm it feels like I'm murdering innocent creatures. They haven't been very aggressive with me. I don't know, but it didn't stop you from murdering. I am experimenting, Nasrallah. You know all about that. Huh. Well, so much for that. Oh. I feel like... Hold on. It has that same motif again, like in the first few notes. Dun, 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 right? That seems like a recurring thing in the soundtrack. Yeah, the motif shows up in quite a few of the tracks, I think, in subtle ways sometimes. Seems to be important. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello, Mike. Hi, Mike. Oh, I thought maybe it would break something. No, never mind. You know what I wish I could hear right now? Chakra's beautiful voice. I would love to buy a map. Yeah, I don't know, man. The speed it's hard. I love speed. I do love a good attack speed thing. So it's gonna be hard for me to pass on the Wanderer's crest. Even though I will miss the diagonal pogos. They're less reliable, but they have more versatility, I think. Like, you can make some really cool things with it, especially like in terms of like reaching further with clever bounces and all that. I don't know. Did you just say Pikachu? Pikachu. Oh boy, that was close. Holy again. Like, I'm about to die. Fuck! Okay. Those enemies, especially in duo like that, are no pushovers. What am I doing? I'm playing like garbage right now. Come on. Can do better than that. That's the second time you scare me, Chipmunk, because typically on Twitch people use F when the stream goes down. So every time I'm like checking my frames and all. Fuck. Well, okay. I didn't want to use it because I wanted to maximize the usage of a friend, but now it's like... No, it's all good, Chipmunk. I'm just... This feels like... Oh. I was like, this feels like something where you have to like break the ground and... Oh, there's lava. Ah, shit! I wanted to throw it to their face. Can I immediately like double burst them? No, okay. There's a sort of like internal cooldown to that attack, meaning I can't use it twice in a row. Oh, I got rid of the other one. That's actually pretty great. Yeah, get fucked. Well, okay. Oh god! I didn't see he came back. What the? Chase me, fucker. Okay, that's unfair. Ugh! I didn't dash, I was dead, I think. Oh, let's go! I think if I didn't dash away there, that would have hit. Okay. Is there any safe silk anywhere? I don't think so. To run and hope I don't run into an enemy. Okay. What? There we go. Okay. Shit. I'm worried about jumping because of contact. Oh, that they knew what they were doing, fuckers. Screw you, Team Cherry. Okay, there's a passage up here. No, come on. I'm better than this. Come on, where are you? I saw the rings. It's like, what was it that the quills, right? Cornifer in the first game would always leave quills behind or something. So you would like once you see them, you're like, oh god, I know where I'm going now. Yeah, paper. Beelining that enemy, that location. This game seems like it's gonna be the rings. There you are. I wanted to hear the voice from far away. God damn it. Karama!
Karama!
I love that there's a variation in the song, right? Doesn't sound as loudly as the first time, but not exactly like in town either, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. Like, it seems like at least there's a couple of variations, right? When she's like absorbed in thought, or... That's kind of cool. Chakra, you look well at home in these wilds. Oshanka. These scorched fields offer many paths and much combat. To leap from vantage upon the red shells, or to meet them face front with rings ready. These are decisions to live for. I am much surprised to those soft pilgrims ever safely climb this scorched and savage place. Really wonder what we're about to find when we get to the Citadel. With like all the pilgrimage thing. I think there's gonna be some... I'm expecting some dark secrets with this whole deal. I don't know why. The Far Fields map. Fierce red shells nest across these white caverns. Battle with them is most intense. Impressive are the warriors of Far Loom. Screenshot this. Then purchase it. Where are you? Where are you, Chakra? There you are. Damn, so many things already. Sold! There we go. Very cool. I've purchased the last of my mapping stocks for now. Stay alive on your journey, and when our path next cross, we may trade again. Well, Garama! She's not even... How different that was. She didn't even say anything. She didn't do her whole, like, you know... Porqué! Or whatever she says when you leave, you know? She was just chill. She was in chill mode. Contemplation mode, right? Oh boy, what is that again? Oh. Ah. Something up here. Oh. Something here. Oh god. Hold on. One thing after another. A warding bell. Come on. I don't have blue fucking things. God damn it. Holy bell inscribed with a hymn of protection. Shields the bearer as they bind their wounds. Oh, that is so strong. I'm assuming when you use friend, it like protects you from getting hit. That is so strong. Shit. Wonder if we'll ever get a blue here or not. Probably not, right? That's gonna be a red and those are gonna be 2 yellows. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I just have to pick my... And we're back in Deep Docks. Oh, but very far. Might be a shortcut. Let's see. What the fuck? What the hell was that? That's what I imagine. That's what I imagine Noita is like. I've seen a very little bit of Noita, and it very much feels like the little I've seen of it looked a lot like that. You just hit something and then the whole screen blows up. Okay, so where does that lead us? What the fuck, dudes? Holy shit, can we chill? You're killing yourself. Can I bounce it back to him? Ah, get wrecked. Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Oh. You fucker. Oh god. I want to go home. Craft metal. Hated those enemies, yeah. Oh, come on! I thought I had time. I did not. I gotta get my cocoon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. How did I get there? Down there. Holy fuck, this place is... Close. Wait. Did that thing not damage me? Oh. I thought I literally hit it and it didn't damage me, and I was like... There. Like some light up here. Noita explained. Oh boy. What did I say? You hit something and then the entire screen blows up? Okay, that was pretty cool. So not only did I get my souls back, my rosaries back, I immediately used friend and refilled. It was actually pretty smart. The Exploding Wizard game. It seems like a really cool game with a lot of mysteries and secrets, which obviously appeals to me, but very deep, yeah. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, Quasi. Unfortunate. Oh, bye. Oh, come on. Can't catch a break with these things.
Ren.
Ren. What the fuck are you? Fucking Beyblade? What the hell? Only player hence can get into Noita. Rules of the game were so demanding of a controller. Wait, aren't you supposed to play Noita? Is Noita better played with like a controller, or? Because it feels like a mouse and keyboard game to me. You aim with the mouse and you have all the keybinds. Keyboard's recommended usually? Yeah. You play controller? Okay. Yeah, it seemed to me like it was more of a keyboard game. That must be shit. I think it's just a very hard game. I mean, I don't know very much about Noita, but what I know is that it's very deep and it's very difficult and everything blows up. Those are the things I know. I think it's just a very hard game, so don't feel bad about yourself. I don't know about this. It seems like it's going way far. And I can't come back potentially. What's up, Amy USB? We are enjoying Silksong very much. Fantastic game. Oh, I don't have a choice. Okay, I'm gonna assume that you go down there and I'm gonna get the thing that allows me to use those gusts of winds, because I'm pretty sure at this point almost everywhere I need to go is limited by that. Can I see the full map? Sure. Shit. Fuck. Hold on. We just got the Wanderer's Crest earlier today. And then defeated Lace. Well, defeated. Yeah. We defeated her, but she left. Shit, I tried to be cheeky there, but that didn't work the way I was hoping. Yeah, so I don't know if I can... Hold on. I feel like I missed... something. Because I saw the rings and I was like, yeah, I'm going there. So I definitely haven't explored this area as much as I should have. Yeah. Fuck! I'm losing control. It's too fast. Yeah, I haven't been there, I don't think. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's another sign I'm always happy to see. Yep. Strange to have a bench. Well, I guess not too strange actually. It's doing the thing almost. Dun, 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 dun. Well, okay. Not this time, but earlier I almost got it. And the taxes in Farloom looks. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there's definitely a thing with like obviously the bells, but like also the harps. A lot of harp thing happening. Eira! There you go! Little boy! Talk about microtransaction. He is so happy. He loves it. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Garama! Alright. Go back to Bone Bottom. See if there's new things. Now that we've made a little bit of progress, killed the boss. Well, defeated the boss rather. Anything new here? Are you selling anything new? No. Ooh! See, that guy knows what it's about. Garama! Nothing new? Interesting. Typically when you defeat, you know, an encounter and make some progress, characters have things to say. Not in this case. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so I think we don't have many choices. I mean, we'll have to properly... Some of those things are only accessible with higher jumps, I think. We have to go back here and maybe check there. This is definitely a jump that I can't take. Not sure about that situation there. I need to investigate this again, but from the top, I think. And then, obviously, dive down here, which I'm expecting we'll find maybe a new power or something. I don't know. Things to do. I haven't been taking notes in the past few minutes. Better. Do a little bit better at taking notes. And we'll need to update the map too. Yeah. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a story for tomorrow. One more week of daylight savings being out of sync with North America, so I'm calling it a little earlier for another week, and then starting next week we'll go full length again up until midnight my time, which is about an extra 40 minutes from now. But yeah, this week we're still on like a slightly shorter stream length. I cannot wait for EST to be synchronized. I fucking hate that shit. Messes me so much. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining me today for another episode of Silksong. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central European Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Another week of that bullshit, and then we'll be back to the normal schedule for you North American friends. Yeah, thank you guys. What an interesting game. I'm excited to explore more and make more progress. I didn't expect the crest system. A lot of things I didn't expect in this game. This is exciting. Can't wait to see what other surprises it has in store. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Shit. There we go. I blurred my camera because I sneezed so hard. Come on, camera. Thank you. Alright. I think that's about it. I don't have much to say tonight. I'm gonna go eat a little something and then who knows what I'm gonna do. But I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day, evening, or night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, remember me, and I will remember you.